That raccoon was huge. I'm scared to get out of my car.
Hey, I can feel the music play. I don't got no plans to stay. All I'm gonna do is sway.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to this late night men's physique analysis for the Florida Pro that's coming up this Sunday. I have Chris here, Chris Spruell joining me. Say hi, Chris.
What's up? Hey,
I
everybody, miss
know.
you guys.
I know. I was going to say, it's been a while since we have done something like this. I kind of miss it.
You kind of, I've been missing it. Watching everybody sitting back, kicking back. Uh,
Well, we see you working, so we know you're out there working hard. It's just a matter of time before you get back on stage. But I'm kind of glad that you are not going to be on stage this Sunday because now I can have you help me break this down. We have 19 pro men's physique guys hitting the stage this Sunday. So this gives us a lot to talk about tonight.
oh my God, I'm so excited. I see 19 men's physique guys. Like that's 10 more than there were last year. And I can only imagine what will happen the following year. I like the fact that the show is growing and growing and growing.
Yes.
Out of that 19, everyone sees the biggest rivalry out there. Everyone's watching it on social media. It's Team Showtime and Team 2020 Physiques.
So let's break that down. We have Keith and Marcus, right? Mr. Showtime and 2020 Nutrition or 2020. So they
Mr.
have
President.
Mr. President, right? So for those that don't know, they have competed on stage in the past. So let's see, they did the Florida Pro together last year. They were at the
um,
Mr. America
Mr.
together.
America.
Was that the only two they actually did together?
I believe so.
Yeah. But they were both very active last year and won titles of their own on separate stages. So we have a lot of comparisons that we can make between their two physiques. And we can also, both of them are fairly active on social media. So we can kind of see what improvements maybe they've made over the last, 6, 7 months. What do you think?
I think the two celebrities there, the double cover. Did you see the magazine yet?
I'd have the Get 'em magazine.
Get them,
Let's see if we can
yes.
pull that up. Let's see if we can pull that up.
We got the Get 'em magazine, Mr. President and Mr. Showtime. They've been stealing the show ever since last year. I believe Showtime took first place last year, and Marcus came in second. I
That's
promise you,
right.
I've spoken to Marcus for the last year about this. He was not happy. He's
Uh-oh.
been working, and he said this one is his.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, I missed it. Like, let's go back. So this was the Get 'em magazine cover. They're flipping through it. Let me pull it up on IG. There we go. That's a great cover. Yeah,
Right
both of
there.
them. Mm-hmm.
Both of them on the cover.
You know, the one thing that I notice, Keith has that height advantage. He's a little bit shorter, and he plays well to that. I think that's one of his he uses it as a strength for sure because he's so 3D. He's so, I don't know, bubbly, I guess is the word I would use. The muscles just pop on
I,
Keith.
I noticed you said advantage.
I
Do
find
you
that
think
as an advantage
okay, that's
because
that's what I wanted to get.
it doesn't throw off his symmetry on stage. He doesn't look short. He's very proportionate and he's very symmetrical.
I could agree. I could agree. I thought I've never heard anyone say being short was an advantage. That's it's usually like vertically challenged, but Keith does play very well to it. He's very compact and I want to say thick, but not thick. He's very muscular. It does play very well to his physique.
Yes. No, so I will he is a little more open on social media. Marcus, I haven't seen much of his physique. So come Sunday, it's going to be a surprise for me. I know Marcus has been busy with clients and he's been doing a little bit of his own promoting, and I'll be interested to see if maybe that's distracted him or if it's helped keep him on, keep him focused.
I've learned Marcus all last year when me and him like we first started going at it with our little rivalry. By the way, he's up 2-0 right now. We're gonna fix that sometime this year. But Marcus does a game. He likes to like post pictures that are 3 months out
Right.
from where he actually is.
I know another men's physique guy that plays that game. And if he's watching or if he watches this, he knows. He knows that he's probably laughing right now. So Marcus isn't the only one, which I
A
love. I
couple
love it because the
tricks of the
surprise,
trade.
the surprise element on show day. All right, so after we got Keith and Marcus. Obviously, that's the two local rivals, right? They're both local here to Florida. But let me ask you this: who's already competed this season? Who have we already had a sneak peek at this season? I know out of these 19, let's see, we
I'm
know
gonna
Chris
say
Chris Tippins just did a show
Tippins.
today.
Yeah, Tippins. He's getting ready. He'll be there next week as well.
I'm gonna throw
Um,
this list up. Hold on.
I'm gonna think he's a sleeper in it right now. He did pretty well last year as well. Didn't tell anyone he was coming to the show when everybody was making the smoke, and popped out and placed top five. He's made some improvements when it's come to posing as well. I know he grabbed him a new coach. Me and him spoke about that,
Ah,
and his conditioning is immaculate as always. I think that was one of his key things. He put on a little bit of size as well, especially if he was able to hang with the NPC boys.
yeah. Let
He
me see if I can pull that
placed,
up.
I think, first in two of his classes, and he got second in the overall. And to go in that league and pull off a feat like that, being 100% natural, I can see him doing some damage on the stage come next weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, so then we got Chris Tippett's competed, and then we know Eric Murphy's been on stage already this year several times.
And Murph's been stealing stages. He's been the giant killer so far. I know he knocked down Tony Richburg.
Yep. Yes, so that was a few not too long ago down here in Florida. Now he was the only one who traveled in for that show. That was kind of like a local pros show. There may be like 4 or 5 pros. I was shocked to see him travel to Florida for that pro event, but he did take it, and I think that was a
Definitely
good way to
did.
start the season and build some momentum for him.
He definitely had. There's another guy competing. Malik carried permit.
Yes, yes.
He got his pro card last year, I believe,
Yeah, I'm
at
gonna
the Treasure Coast, if I'm
throw
not mistaken.
him up here. And he's competing with his wife at this show. I believe. Where is he? Where
That's
is he?
amazing.
Isn't that awesome?
Have somebody to prep with you, so it's not just the lady doing all of the work.
Yes. And his whole family is like his daughters are like in track and field and the whole
Track,
family.
yeah.
Yeah. So I love it. All right, all right. We got Eric Murphy. Oh no, he said he got his butt beat today.
Oh, Murph, what's up, bro? Man, it happens to the
Redemption.
best of us.
Yeah.
It's amazing. He's going to be doing two shows. It's him and Anderson. Anderson's been competing this year already as well.
Yes.
Um, Anderson got top three. I think he knows better than to bring that dream tan down to Florida this time. I haven't seen him looking like a golden statue yet.
Oh yeah, no, his color has been on point. The thing I love about Anderson's physique is it's he has a tiny, tiny waist. He really does.
Yeah.
He has an amazing V taper. But he is small. He's big, but he's small. You know what I'm saying? Like his proportions are great. He does have that tiny waist. He kind of reminds me a little bit of Natty Norris. Only Natty Norris has a little bit more upper body size, but he has like that same really tiny waist. I'll be
I
interested
think
to
he might
see.
hit he might hit a sore spot for Natty. I think he took Natty out at one of the shows last year. Which show was it?
Oh, was it an
I think
NPF show?
M- MPF show. Yeah, I think was it
Yes.
Sandals.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, he came up over Natty. Uh, that's another sleeper. I see a question mark up there. I'm wondering if that's Natty Norris.
We don't know. We don't know. So it said, don't sleep on 52 or 82. Let me see. Who are those?
Who
Oh, yeah.
52
Grit.
and 82.
We were actually, the two Alexes, we were just talking about them before we
Oh
went live.
yeah, Alex and Alex. Yeah.
Yep.
We had to determine which one was which. I wasn't too familiar. I know Grant we spoke about competing last year. He did classic, correct? At the
Yes.
show?
Okay. So let's actually compare them right now. This is Alec with a K.
Yeah,
Wow. He
complete,
just earned his pro card, his first show.
complete.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's a good
now
way to
was this
put it.
his first show period or first show in the natural organizations?
I think well, I'm going to assume natural organizations. Let me pull them
Okay.
back up here. I was just going through all their profiles. He's only 21 years old.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. He has a phenomenal physique.
Yeah, he was at the Treasure Coast. It said first show ever.
Nice, amazing.
Now we have
Yeah, I could see him doing some damage.
Grit here. He was at the Florida Pro last year, but he where's my music? I had music going. He competed in classic. And maybe he may have done men's physique. I know he does traditionally cross over, but I am really starting to like him in men's physique. Especially with the
Mm.
way men's physique is going right now with a little bit more
Yeah,
size.
chest, shoulders.
Hmm.
I'm just curious as to what the back looks like. I seen one of these
Yeah.
competitors. They sent me a picture of their back, and I said, "Oh wow, oh wow."
In a good way.
Yeah, like in a great way. I don't want to put them out there, but sheesh, they got some competition when it comes to face the curtain right now.
Uh-oh. So let's see who else has competed this year. I'm going through the
Um,
list.
so we got Malik. Malik competed.
Yes.
Murph competed. Anderson competed already. I'm not sure if any of the other guys.
Larry Darnell, did he get that OCB Pro card in Pittsburgh this
Oh,
year?
Mr. I might have missed that show, but I remember we were speaking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. I'm not sure which show it was. I'm
That
gonna tell you
was
something about that guy. He keeps coming up to shows looking for me, and I really don't like that. Like I really don't like that, man. It's nothing personal. I love you like a brother, my man. I like all your stuff on Instagram, everything motivational about you. You're gonna stop looking at shows trying to kill me. I don't want no smoke, man. But I'm definitely a fan of how his physique has improved into more of a men's physique look from when I was on the stage with him. I'm pretty sure he brings a whole lot more conditioning this time. And honestly, I think it was his posing was probably the only reason I came, over him a couple of times. And it looks like he's done an amazing job, in practice getting his posing together.
yes, and he will. So yeah, he will be there. He's one of the taller guys on stage too. Which
Yeah, that man's about 6,000 feet tall.
so actually, while I mentioned height, let's talk about the elephant in the room. So Daryl has this pro men's physique. He has these 19 competitors divided into two classes, right?
Okay.
So he's gonna have judging for the first class, A, top 5 awarded. Then they're gonna be the physique men's physique B, top 5 awarded, and then those 10 athletes are going to compete for the overall.
Hmm.
So That's interesting. That's going to be, we don't know how these A and B are divided. Are they going to be by height? Are they going to be random? We don't know. But that
That
is
was
going to
going to be my
depend.
question.
It's going to depend so much on who's going to win that overall. Because,
Yeah.
you know, there's just so many different physiques. It's going to be
I can only
interesting.
imagine because of the way the show has been put together, and the rivalry that's been created, you're gonna want to see, the A and B guy going at it, the top of top. So I'm just gonna assume Showtime is in one class and the president is in another class.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so. So my next question here, we're going through. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody else that's competed yet this year. I think we have them all. So who's been on stage together? So obviously, if we look at just the Florida Pro last year, who do we have returning? I know we have.
Showtime, Marcus, Tippins, Anderson. Oh, my boy Joseph Petit. I know I know he's
Yes.
been working, man. He works with Hacks, so he's been working.
Yes.
And I think that's the only 5 returning.
Yep. You're right. And you're right. You're right. So that's going to be, we're going to see who put in the work, right? These last 12 months, who has brought up Keith Holland. I don't have him on here. He is going to be, I think, competing in the Open as well. And he did it last year.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know.
Keith.
I don't know why I don't have him
He's
on here.
been
Maybe
going in this year. He's another one. He'll be competing the day before as well. Kudos to all you guys that are going to do that. I know it's Anderson, Murph, Keith, a show and then a show. My running joke has been with these guys is like, hey, you're going to get tanned one day. Are you going to get tanned again? How's that going to work?
That is interesting. I don't know how they're going to do the whole color thing, but I'm staying away from them that day.
Yeah, that's I didn't want to say it. You did.
Like, woo! That whole
That's a lot of time without
plane
water,
load
baby.
of athletes.
Well, good luck to you guys. I hope you smoke both shows. Big Keith, what's up, bro?
Yes, hey guys. All right, so we have now some different matchups. Core Killer has been on stage. He's been on stage with Marcus, hasn't he?
Marcus, yeah.
They did a Tampa show together. Marcus came
Tampa
out.
and the urine.
Yep. Yeah, and so Marcus came out ahead, right, with that matchup.
Yeah.
The 2 times they've been on stage together. Who else has been? Eric Murphy. Has he been on stage with any of these athletes?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. And
I think this might be his first time hanging around the guys.
So there's a few new faces that we talked last year. We really pounded the men's physique division hard. So we know a lot of these names just from the coverage we did last year. But there's definitely some new names on this list. And one of them, was it Moses Cheeks?
Yes.
I believe Marcus is his coach. So they will actually be on stage together.
Oh, I know him. I know this guy.
Mo Muscle 87.
Yeah, I know Mo Muscle. He's been shooting he's done quite a few shows this year already as well. He must have just gotten his pro card.
He did at the Treasure Coast. He earned his OCB pro card. So this is going to be an incredible experience for him. No matter how he places at this show, the amount of experience that he gains from it and just being on stage with these seasoned athletes is going to be immeasurable. Sorry.
This is a huge show for your pro debut.
Heck yeah. Now Derek White, that's another name that, let me see if I don't have a picture of him up here, but I do. No, I don't. He just earned a double pro card at the NGA Lee Banks show up here in Ponte Vedra Beach. So He's coming off some momentum. He just won. And his number is 96. So we know he must have just registered either right before that Lee Banks or right after.
Uh-oh.
So, we got Keith. Showtime Keith is watching.
And he says Showtime in 5. That's what he say, right?
That's right.
You leave it to somebody else, they're gonna tell him it's Showtime in 5th place. but we're
Oh
not gonna go
no.
there.
Okay, so Eric was on stage with Malik, and he's been on
Oh yeah,
stage
yeah.
with
At the
Alex,
Gator
Keith, and Anderson. Okay, got you.
and Anderson at the AMBF show recently.
Yes,
Um,
and congratulations to Murphy for taking that win. I watched the live stream, and that was a tough class.
yeah, it definitely was. It's been the biggest show this year up until the NGA to the Florida Pro.
Yes, it was the ANBF Nationals. We were there last year doing interviews, remember?
Yeah, I should have been there this year. You got, oh man, we're not even gonna go there. We're not talking about Chris today. We're talking about the guys.
So I want to say hi to Ron. Thank you for watching. I want to say hi to everybody that's tuning in. Thanks, guys. All right, so let's see. Let's go back through this list here. I don't want to miss any of these. There's a lot of interesting competitors. We do have an amateur. So we were just talking about it before the show started. It was Melwin. He actually
Melwin, yeah.
won his pro card and the amateur division last year at the Florida Pro.
Year.
Yes. I love this guy. I'm actually going to put this up because this picture says it all. I pulled it off his Instagram. He had the most incredible stage presence. You couldn't take your eyes off him. He was so electric on stage. And the one thing he was doing that I don't recommend, I'm pretty sure he was chewing gum. But he was doing it through like this biggest smile I've ever seen. So anyway, but yeah, he puts on a great show. His posing is spectacular. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see him come back and see how he places in these pro classes. Knowing that he was on that same stage last year as an amateur, that has to feel really good for him. So
amazing. Like, yeah, he has a nice physique.
Yes. The face. I love it.
Again, has he competed at any other pro shows yet?
You know what? I don't think he has. I don't think he's competed since then, unless he did something right after. Actually, let's look, just to be sure.
I think when you put it up to when you're on the stage with certain individuals, such as like a Marcus or a Showtime, or even a Murph, like who are very well experienced, it's a little tough, It's more than just having the greatest physique. It's your presentation, your poise, and he's really going up against some of the best ones.
He is. I mean, why not, right?
Jump right into it, right? I was expecting to see a couple other guys up here as well. I've seen them prepping, and I just figured they'd be coming for some get back as well.
Yeah, so Melvin, I don't think he's competed since the Florida Pro last year. So he's had 12 months to, do that whole cycle, bulk, diet down. That might be a benefit to him. All right, so let's talk about Clifton.
I
think he's kind of like the dark. I think he's like the dark horse in this. I don't know if anybody is gonna. He's just a giant. He's a giant. Like his upper body and his arms are massive, and I think he's a little on the taller side for this class.
Is this a gentleman that competed in PC as well?
Yes.
Okay, I know who this one is as well. He's huge.
He is huge. I'm convinced his biceps are bigger than like his calves, like his legs.
Oh wow.
His arms are just gigantic. So, but in men's physique, he's gonna look really proportionate on stage. Obviously we're not focusing solely on the legs, and it's just his upper body. It's gonna make his waist look so small. Exactly. It's just gonna come really down to his posing and stage presentation and conditioning. We got a lot of these guys.
Showtime sweep.
We got a lot of
Showtime
these guys
sweep,
traveling.
Showtime sweep. If you ever notice on the stage, Showtime does that big wide leg movements where he tries to kick everybody on the stage at one time. You gotta watch out for that.
Sweep the leg.
That's what I would have did.
I'm gonna wear Showtime 5 with a little Cobra Kai at the bottom.
That would work.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Derek White is coming with fire. Yes, we were just talking about you. Congratulations on your win at the Lee Banks show. If I was not out of town, I would have been at that show. It's right in my backyard. Yeah, double pro card. So you're on right now, Derek. Did you win Masters and Open? So you got a Masters pro card and an Open pro card? I'm assuming that's how that went down. Again, congratulations.
Congrats, Derek. Welcome to the big leagues.
Wait a minute. Daryl's saying he's actually an entertainer at Universal Studios. He has to be referring to Melwin. That would explain a lot.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Entertainer. I'm going to leave that one. I'm just going to leave that one right there.
Uh-oh.
Skip over that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm a little behind on comments here, guys. Sorry. Yeah, this is Melwin's pro debut. That's what I thought. Okay. Because I've been scouting out the Facebook. If you want to talk about Face the Curtain, you better talk about Clifton. Yeah. Ooh. His back matches his arms. That's not.
Yeah, I seen that.
Who is number 63? That's a good question, and I don't think we're gonna find out, Donald, until show day. That individual keeps staying on the down low.
I'm so positive I know who it
could
is.
Be? Who do we think? Could it be? Okay, these are my guesses. Could it be Eshel? Could it be? Who else is like? Yan, yeah, I was just gonna say Yan over in Tampa. Is it Chris Spruell?
Ooh, I wish.
No, you
Mighty
got the
Mouse.
big X. Did you see that the other day?
Yeah, I got the X. Yeah, that was embarrassing. I'm like, oh my God. I hope nobody thinks I use drugs. It's not that.
No. You're welcome, Derek. Okay, who else do we have? Well, we got to look at some of the shows that just took place. So there was the one up in Minnesota. There was the OCB. What's the one with the castle?
No gear.
That just happened. So we're looking
Mighty
at a
Mouse.
few. Yeah, we're looking at a
Mighty
few
Mouse
athletes.
took no gear.
He did.
You also have Ezel. Ezel might show up. He likes to be part of the big shows.
He does.
He likes to keep everything a secret.
Yep. So there's some, and I thought Daryl said there might be 2 more registrations at the top. I think he said something like that. So yeah.
If there's 2 more, that's Eric. I don't want no problems, man. Don't beat me up, brother. But it's Eshel and Yan. I think their whole team is coming.
That would be something else.
In my opinion, that's the biggest rivalry in natural bodybuilding right now that nobody knows about.
Would be just the 2. Aren't there the 2 of them together?
I think Eshel and Marcus Harris is the biggest rivalry out there right now.
You think so, huh?
I think so.
Okay, fair enough.
I think so.
Excalibur.
Oh, David.
Yes.
Nah, David's gonna be in whatchamacallit as well.
He's gonna be over in Texas.
And Dallas, yeah. So it's like you have so many guys over there.
That's a good
those
guess.
guys look great as well. It's kind of tough.
I just wish that either Texas wasn't so far away or those shows just weren't so close together, like on the same weekend.
A week after. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
I mean, Keith said he's not even going to get in until like 11 at night on Saturday. And then he's going to be on stage. I mean, possibly shortly after 9 a.m. They're the OCB rivals.
Yeah.
For now.
OCB rivals.
So yeah, this is okay. So let's go back to our list here. I think we've covered pretty much everyone here. It's going to be a great show. There's a lot of athletes that have been on stage together that are going to be doing, this is going to be a rematch for them in some sense. We have a lot of pros that are going to be making their debut. And again, for those athletes, for one of those debut pros, if they were to take this whole show, talk about an unbelievable upset that would be for some of these guys.
I don't think it would, I don't think they would like that much.
No, no.
Um, so I'm although those guys look good, like I really like how Alec
Uh
looks.
huh.
Um, I'm gonna go with experience.
You think experience is
Honestly,
going to be a big part of this show?
yes. Like yes, it's a little different than when
Let's
you're
not
on
forget
the
about Mr.
amateur stage.
PT.
That's what I was gonna say. We can't forget about him.
Yeah.
PT's conditioning
Ooh.
is immaculate right now. He's been show ready. He's another one that's been shooting at me. I'm like, yo, bro, I really don't want no smoke.
I
Every
don't want
show I was
this.
supposed to do, he was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna do it too. I'm running from you, man. I don't want no problems, man. But his conditioning is A1 right now. His posing is is A1 as well. And he's got the experience now after doing quite a few shows last year. Um, he wants to work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He wants to work.
Let's see
But my
here.
top five, I know you told me not to do it. I'm gonna have to pull out my top five
Okay, okay, fair enough.
in no specific order because I don't want any smoke with nobody until like the end of the year. I'm gonna go. We gotta have the reigning champ come back into the top five. I'm gonna put the president in the top five. Since the mystery guys are unknown, I can't count any of them. But
Yeah,
I like
no.
Core Killer, Desario. I'm gonna put him in the top five.
Okay.
I know you like Clifton, but
I
I'm
do.
gonna take PT over Clifton, and then I'm gonna put Murph. So I'm gonna go with the guys I know who bring a very nice conditioned look because I know that's what the NGA really prefers. It's not really the huge guys. Um, Showtime, Marcus, Desario, um, Mr. Stephen Hatton, Mr. PT, and who was the last one I said? Eric Murphy.
Okay.
If
Okay.
Eric doesn't make it, I think it's because he'd be holding water from the flight.
Right, right. Hmm. I
Now,
think
if that question
conditioning,
mark is who, uh, I'm sorry,
experience. No, no, yeah, go ahead. The question mark. Who could it be?
if the question mark is who I really think it is, I'm gonna say the question mark is taking it.
Okay. Okay. A lot of great matchups. Yes, Showtime. There really is. There is going to be a lot of great. So my this is my theory. I really think it's going to come down to conditioning and posing. Those are going to be because we all know what these guys are all capable of. It's literally gonna come down to what they bring to the stage on that day. I mean, just like any show, but this is like the best of the best, right? These are like the true champions, and it's going to be so small, so tiny the difference between those top five. So, like you said, those ones that are traveling, they really got to make sure that they're being conscious of what needs to be done to make sure that they're conditioning and their carb
Word
up
of
or whatever.
advice:
Yeah, it has to be
as soon as you
perfect.
get off the plane, find a treadmill. You're gonna have to sweat that spray tan off, but I'd find a treadmill as soon as I got off of that plane.
Yeah, I don't even know the tricks of dealing with water. I do know when I traveled to Washington to do the Yorton Cup back in 18, I know I was holding water. I mean, because I did two shows after that and I looked completely different. And it wasn't fat, it was definitely water. And I don't know why. I swell up when I fly, even when I'm not prepping. Um, that was one of the reasons I flew in early at the Mr. America last year, even though I was just helping out and doing interviews. I flew in like a day or two early just because I swell up and bloat. I mean, so you have to know your body and you have to know how to what to expect so that you can counteract it quick.
Find
So
the
for
treadmill, get a great workout in, go to
magnesium.
sleep, wake up, and do the same thing. Then go get you a spray tan.
Okay, so see Keith Holland,
Magnesium.
he's got his go bag ready. He's because he's doing a lot of traveling. I can't wait to be a fanboy after I get off stage. Keith, I can't wait for you to be a fanboy when you get off stage. You have to come over to the media table, and I'll have an extra mic at the end of the table for some pros that are passing by. It's always fun to get some of you guys on the mic. Keith is on the money, getting up yeah. Oh, walking around on the flight. That's something I didn't think about. I take my Dramamine and I go to sleep.
How long is that flight from Dallas to Florida?
Gosh, it can't be that long. You guys, what, like 30, 35 minutes? 40 minutes max?
What?
Right?
That's it.
I don't think it's that long.
They're like far apart.
All right. So those were my questions. That was it. I really wanted to see like who's already competed this year, who are some of the matchups that we're familiar with that are going into it, you know, with their eye on the competition, you know, something to prove, somebody that's already beat them that they're there to take out. And then who our new pros are and who are some of the most approved ones that we've seen. Like you said, it's hard to tell on social media because we all know these athletes like to play mind games. So I feel guilty posting like old pictures or things like that because people are like, oh my God, you look so amazing. And I'm like, no, I don't.
That was months ago.
that was so long ago. But,
I don't look like that anymore.
The one thing I love about this sport is no matter what, no matter where you go in life, no one can ever take away what we have achieved and what we've done and things that we've accomplished. It took me a long time to wrap my head around that mindset, you know, because, well, I think you can understand this. We get in our heads, right? And we're just on the now and here. And you have to step back and be like, for me, if I never compete again, no one can ever take away what I've done. No matter what I look like, no matter what I do in reference to bodybuilding, I've still made some really great achievements, as have 99% of these people, right? All of them, actually all of them, because they're all pros. So they've all achieved something amazing. So, yeah. Now, what is the next show after the Florida Pro? Where do you think we're going to see some more matchups after the Florida Pro? So we got the June. When is I'm trying to think of when the next big show is. I'm drawing a blank because I everything stops for me after June 5th. Like I am so laser focused on this one show.
Yeah, I'm sorry to see you go. I'm trying to keep her in there, guys. We don't want to lose her. But the next big show, there'll probably be like championship season. Like, you know, of course, Mr. America is going to be huge again.
Yes.
I don't know about I don't know how we want to get into that, but I don't know if I even want to get into it. But I don't believe one show will be as big as it's supposed to because they're not allowing everyone to compete like they did last year. So it's like you have to qualify.
The presidential.
The next one after that.
Oh, the Orton Cup?
Yeah. It's like you have to qualify to be there this year.
Mm-hmm.
And with the amount of pro shows, like a lot of people weren't able to qualify, it looks like already. So you had the Pine Tree, which there were 2 athletes, so I guess both of them qualified. Mm-hmm. You had
I was actually the Pine Tree. Just really quick on that show. I've spoke to that promoter before, and he's put on some really great shows in the past, and I was so disappointed with that entire stage presentation, the stage setup, everything. It was so poor. I was shocked because he's done some big stuff in the past, and that was one of those shows where I was the live stream didn't work for that event. That's right. It didn't. It failed. But I was excited about that one, and then I don't know what happened. I'd be interested to see like if it was like a financial thing or a time thing. I think he even had a projector screen as like the backdrop, which we all know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, the Pine Tree. Then
they had no gear.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if I'm not mistaken, it's the top five of the class. They had 9 athletes there, so I guess
That will be
five of
interesting.
them, yeah. And then you only have presidential left, and you know who's been working. I think we got him excited last year. That man was 240 pounds, and now he's down to like 195, and he's like whole muscle
Oh,
now.
are you talking about he has the thick accent?
Cyrus, yeah.
Yes, Cyrus. Yes,
So
I've been watching him. You are right.
Cyrus is looking a little scary. I'm pretty sure he'll be at presidential.
Yes, and he does get freaky shredded.
Yeah, and that's kind of scary. Um, Besides that,
This who's looking at that photo back there? The mic is supposed to cover it. No, I'm just kidding.
let's
Thank
see
you,
who else.
Ron. Um,
Um, then you just have championship seasons after that. I
yeah,
know the
yeah.
King's Cup. The King's Cup is going to be good.
I'm gonna try to make it there. Kent invited me, so I'm gonna try to make it up there.
I owe Ken a show. I had to quit my job so I could start working out again. Like the job got the best of me. I kind of like dove in, so I told him I really can't work here no more because I can't work out. And they looked at me like, "You work in the gym though?" And I'm like, "But I can't work out while certain goals need to be made." So I made a little decision to leave that gym, and I'm back on prep. So I owe Ken a show. I'll be down in Florida the day before my birthday for a show, the one
Nice.
that Marcus did last year,
Okay.
and Natty smoked him.
Yes.
I'm gonna go take $3,000 cash on the stage.
You got to. If it's there, somebody's gonna take it.
Yeah, it's there for me. That's my birthday weekend, so be a nice birthday present. Go out on a promoter from Florida.
Nice.
Any other big ones? It's just like all I know about is Mr. America,
Mm-hmm.
Atlas. I know Big Showtime. He's claiming Atlas already. And then the Urian Cup is like, everyone looks at it as the most prestigious event in bodybuilding. So I guess that's the big show as well. But the biggest so far that I've seen is the one happening this weekend coming up. And I wanna just wish all of the competitors,
I
the
mean,
newcomers,
there's
the
definitely this show this weekend. Not only yes, the new yeah. Finish what you're saying, and then I want to talk about why this is a little bit different than just being a big show.
I just want to wish everybody luck. Go out and enjoy yourself. The newcomers, um, the guys with the rivalries. No fights after. It's all good. We can all be friends again after the show. I know
Always.
they've been going at it. Like in the comments, I'd love to see who everybody's for because like that's all I hear about is honestly everyone's DMing me what is Team Showtime and what is Team 2020 Physiques. So if you're watching, shoot it out in the comment. Who do you think has this one? Is it Team Showtime or Team 2020 Physique? Because they're both bringing a team there as well, if
Right.
I'm not mistaken.
There's a team award on being
Ooh,
yeah. So there's gonna be a team award, and then of course just bragging rights in general. Daryl said they're gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you guys too.
So let's talk about this Subculture Live YouTube channel. So right now I'm actually streaming on YouTube and Facebook. So if you guys are watching this on Facebook, head over to the YouTube channel and subscribe and hit all notifications because come this weekend I will only be streaming on YouTube. And why there's so many reasons why it's just a better streaming platform for me. It allows me to open up the super chats and super stickers, which is going to be really fun for the people watching because they can drop those super chats, and I will be sharing all super chats to the live stream. So we're not just gonna like I'm doing tonight. Yeah, like I'm sharing those comments. The only ones that are gonna get shared during the Florida Pro are gonna be the super chats. They're gonna be the ones that you guys buy. And then of course I appreciate that because it supports me as a creator and as the live streamer. And, you know, I am doing this for free. There is no paywall this year. So those super stickers are amazing to help, you know, support me and what I do. Oh, hold on. Whoa, what is this? Do we have Daryl DeVore on
Oh, Big D.
here? What's up, friend?
Oh my goodness! I just had to pop in real quick. I've got my Justin Herbert headband in because I'm a Superchargers freak. But I just wanted to say that I'm so happy and so pleased and blessed with the response that we're getting with the Pro Show. Want to thank you guys, Sammy, Chris, for doing a little recap and the preview for the event. And right now we have 67 pros.
What?
That's not registrations. That's bodies.
That's awesome.
And we have a couple more, 2 or 3 that are still getting ready to sign up. But it's going to be fantastic. The show's in the box. It's ready to go. And I couldn't be more happy, and I couldn't be more. I don't even have the words with the amount of support that I've gotten from the bodybuilding and fitness community with entering my show. And it's championship weekend is going to be something to see. I'm pulling out all the stops, and it's going to be amazing.
You are, Daryl. You are pulling out all the stops, and it's so evident, and everyone sees it, and everybody appreciates it, and we're all looking forward to this weekend.
I'm definitely to catch you guys on the live stream.
Fixed.
Yes.
So that I can go on vacation.
Yes. You are going to need it.
It's going to be awesome. Live music on stage before the Pro Athlete Press Conference. I just locked that down. The arm wrestling event I've moved to Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes. Daryl, you did incredible. You did everything you said you were going to do and more. For sure.
Promoter of the year.
I just want to pump in real quick for 5 seconds. This is your guys' deal. You did a fantastic job. Let me bounce out and try to get my 2.5 hours sleep.
Yeah, right.
Which is basically what I've been averaging for the last 3 weeks.
Oh, man. All right. Well, we'll see you this weekend. I'll see you Friday.
You've got it, guys. Thank you.
Bye, guys. So the press conference is going to be a lot of fun. And Joe Lacera, he's just going to be flying in from New Jersey, and hopefully he's going to make it to the hotel in time to help me orchestrate that. And he's going to be one of the hosts kind of talking to the athletes. And yeah, I hope you guys tune in for that live stream as well. Set up a little different than we did last year. I have a little bit more of idea of how I want that to work. I had a little bit more time to set it up, but that was fun last year, right, Chris?
Yeah, it was dope.
It was fun.
It seems like I'm missing Olympia weekend now. Championship weekend is like Olympia right now.
You can come in and out of the live stream, pop in some comments.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm not coming in and out. I'm going to be tuned in the whole time.
Oh, I love it. Can someone stream it live? Yeah, so the entire show is streamed live, Donald. It is going to be here on the Subculture Live YouTube channel, not on Facebook. I can see right now that you're watching on Facebook just by your comment, but we will be on YouTube this weekend. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I will be going live. I don't have an event, like a thumbnail for every single time I go live, just because there's going to be so much content being streamed that weekend. The best thing you can do is subscribe to the channel, hit all notifications. That way when we go live, you just get a quick alert, or just head over to the page and see if we're live. I mean, we all know the show starts at 9. Morning show starts at 9 and evening show starts at 4. So both days, Saturday and Sunday, if you pop in any time during that, you'll catch some footage. And we are going to have live commentary. It'll be myself, Joe Lacera, Todd Rogers, and then the fourth mic will be special guests.
So the easiest way is just go to the Subculture Live YouTube now, hit all subscribe and then hit all notifications, and you'll be locked in.
Yes, yes, and I really want it to be interactive. Like I want people to comment. I want them to get excited and kind of feel like they're there. You know, in the backstage footage, I have some helpers this year, some cameramen, so I'll be able to get even more video coverage of this whole event. So I'm really excited. I told you I was going out with a bang.
It's a bang bang. And
And
if you're not
and
familiar with some of the athletes, try to check out their Instagrams. I don't know if
yeah,
you
let me
could
throw
throw
the
the
list up.
tags up there.
I didn't. I didn't put their Instagram. This was kind of last minute. I was going through all the show notes today, getting everything ready, and I messaged Chris and I'm like, hey, let's do like a quick analysis of all these pro men's physique guys, because between Chris and I, we've probably met personally almost every single one on the list, or we follow them very closely on social media.
Yeah, we watch the competition over here. We study.
We study it. Oh man, so I'm excited. That was awesome that Daryl popped in.
Yeah,
Let's see. Am I gonna
good
do
fit,
a
Murph.
rundown for bikini, classic, and figure? So you know what? It's funny that you asked that because I'm gonna do one I think tomorrow night for figure, just because I know all the women on that list. I might for bikini and classic. I'm running out of time because the show is creeping up, but my family's out of town this weekend, so I have been doing a lot of making a lot of graphics for the show and doing some of these live streams and just trying to share some information. So I'll keep sharing as long as I have time before the show. I'll try to keep going live and sharing as much about the athletes that are going to be in the show, because I really think that helps with the live stream as well. If you have some sort of connection or you have a little bit of idea of who's going to be on stage and what some of the matchups are, like it's nice to know that, right now Chris feels like it's between Showtime and 2020. I'm not playing my cards. Did you notice that?
He said, "I'm not playing. I'm not counting you out, Murph. I just can't put my money on you with you flying in the night before. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give you best posing award though. You'll probably get the best poser.
Um, Showtime, you think bikini is the hardest class? Heck yeah, it's the hardest class. It's the criteria. It's so bizarre. Like, and I'm looking at the bikini girls coming in, and the physiques are so strikingly different. Like, you have some that are like harder, more muscular. It just depends. I hate to say it. The judges do follow criteria, but it really is so subjective. Most subjective in the bikini division, if you ask me, in my opinion. Would you agree?
I do.
It's,
I wouldn't try to judge that. I'm sorry.
yeah, there is I'm excited to see Samantha from out west coming up on stage. I haven't seen her compete, so she's definitely one that I have my eyes on. Roland, I wanted to get her on here and do a live, but time difference in her job, we've just had a hard time connecting. But I'm really excited to meet her and see her on stage. She's got a
Um,
fantastic physique.
I'll be
Yeah.
tuned in to see everyone. Especially Robin. Let's go for that repeat, Robin.
Yeah. She just has that beautiful silhouette when she's on stage. You can just kind of like just the shadow. She just has that perfect, nice figure silhouette.
And I know
I'm
she's been
excited.
prepping for a while. Like for a while, she's been slowly tuning it in, slowly, still lifting. I'm pretty sure she'll do amazing.
Yeah, I'm sure she will too. She's never disappointed. Um, so anyway, that's it. So I will try to do some more of these if I can, if I have time, leading up to the men's physique was just going to be so easy between Chris and I. I didn't need to do too much research because we just. Am I biased? I really do follow the men's physique classes. I do follow it a little, probably too close. It's a little creepy. It really is.
She said it's a little creepy.
It's a
They're
little
too
creepy.
exciting. It's too much smoke. You got rivalries now. You got personalities. You got celebrities like Showtime's in the movie. Like, come
I
on
know.
now.
I missed the premiere. He was in Jacksonville and I could not get to it this Wednesday. And I'm so upset about that. I even had like a dress picked out and everything. And my husband had to travel to Miami. And I was like, damn it. Really wanted to like feel like I was on the red carpet. I was so
In the
mad.
red carpet. Congratulations again, my guy. He's doing big things.
He
I
is.
like
He
where
is.
Showtime's going.
Yeah.
He's made a name for the sport everywhere he's went.
Yeah. And he's guest posing the next weekend after the Florida Pro. Where's he going to be?
Oh.
Oh, I just saw it. Yeah, he's guest posing. How fun is that?
I know I'm gonna put a camera in his Showtime with abs class. Showtime. Wait, how does it? It's a class he's doing. Showtime's abs. I'm gonna put a camera in there. I'm gonna learn how to get abs like he does.
He does have those nice blocky abs. No doubt. No doubt. All right, guys. So I'm going to wait, Robin and Larissa. Oh, yes. Robin and Larissa will be a knife fight.
Oh, I forgot Larissa's coming.
Yeah.
Rare
Yeah.
breed.
And she just did a show and she looked the best I've seen her, actually. She's just
That
always getting better.
Catonsville Conqueror.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
She took that.
She sure did. She sure did.
It was her birthday the other day.
Aw. Happy birthday,
When I
Larissa.
found out how young she was, I was like, wow.
Core
Wow.
class.
Uh-oh.
That's
Don't beat
Keith's
me
class.
up, Showtime. Core class. All right, it was a pleasure kicking it with you today, Sam. It felt like old times again.
It was so fun. And yeah, this went perfect. Just what I wanted to do. I really just wanted to go through all these athletes and put them all into the light here. It's going to be a good time. Thank you guys for watching and thank you for all the comments. And I'll try to do a few more classes before we're actually there. You guys, we're all going to be there Thursday and Friday. So then it's game time.
Game time. So like you said, like, subscribe, hit the all notifications button so you can catch everything that's gonna come up on the Florida Pro Championship weekend.
Yes, and I will be looking forward to everybody in the comments because that's really what energizes me and makes the whole thing worth it for me is just knowing that you guys we're all together. It's about building camaraderie in a community, and me being able to do these live streams is the best way I can think to do that. So it means a lot to me when people tune in. Super chats.
Be remembered. All right, guys, you have a good night.
Good night.